Ms. Wade, it's on you. Well, wait, give a second. Hold on. And you can go.
All right, good afternoon, Miles Park families. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. This is our special education parent meet and greet. We are happy to have you back, those of you who are returning to Miles Park from last year. We are happy to welcome our new Hornet members who are now joining Miles Park for the first time this year. Posted on the webpage is, as you can see, the schedule for the remainder of the week. If you have any students that are in the 4th or 5th grade, as well as from the Encore teachers, PE, music, art, and media, as well as reading and education, that meeting will take place right after this. So you can surely stay on if you have a child in that particular group, so you can meet those teachers and also to learn the parameters in which they're going to deliver their instructional day for your student next week. Tomorrow, the final meet and greet parent meeting is on Thursday, and that will be at 1 o'clock with our 6th through 8th grade students. So again, please make sure that you're able to access those. They all are posted on our Miles Park website, which is in front of you as well. So you're also able to access them via Facebook Live, which we are recording right now. And also they will be posted as a pre-recorded session. So in the event that you miss one or you're not able to make one later on tonight or tomorrow, they will be posted on the website. Again, my name is Christine Wade. I'm the assistant principal. I'm going into my 11th year at Miles Park School. I'm happy to say I've been a Hornet my entire career in Cleveland Metropolitan School District. So I have a dear, dear affinity to Miles Park. Mrs. Taylor Ivory, our building principal, will be joining us shortly. She starts her 7th year as the principal of Miles Park School. So we welcome her and we're looking forward to having her back. This year, the additional member to our team is not new to education, been around for over 20 years in education, but he's new to our building. Mr. Anthony Brown is going to serve as our Dean of Engagement for the 2021 school year. So Mr. Anthony Brown, we welcome him aboard as well. At this time, I would like to turn over the presentation initially to Ms. Duplaga. Ms. Duplaga is our special ed liaison for our building. Another term we fondly use of hers is our special ed guru. And we welcome her to the meeting today. And then I will ask Ms. Duplaga if she could please introduce our specialists that are on the panel today.
Good afternoon. Again, I'm Ms. Duplaga. I'm the special liaison. If you have any questions in regards to students' IEPs, placement, or anything like that, I can help you with that, or I can be kind of like the medium person between the school and the district. So I can kind of get answers a little faster if you can't. We also have Ms. Steele, who is a school psychologist, Ms. Wheeler, Ms. Spencer, Ms. Clark, and then we also have the paraprofessional, Ms. Pointer, and who else is on here? Ms. Everhart, we have Mr. Martin. We also have our speech and OT as well.
We got Ms. Sands.
Well, Ms. Sands also teaches 5th, 6th resource, and then we also have Ms. Dorsey who teaches self-contained.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Duplaga. At this time, I'm gonna have the MD group, Ms. Wheeler, Ms. Spencer, and Ms. Clark, for you all to present your section, please.
Good afternoon. We're monitoring the chat to let you know if you have any questions, please type it in the chat and we will answer them at the end of our presentation.
Okay, I just want to check in. Can everybody see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll get started.
Thank you. Welcome to Remote Learning, MDAU Parent Orientation, School Year 2020-2021. Here are the teachers. I am Mrs. Wheeler. I teach K3 MD.
I'm Ms. Pointer. I'm the para for K through 3.
Hi, I'm Miss Spencer. I'm the teacher for grades 4th through 6th MD unit.
Hello, I'm Miss Upperhart. I'm the pair for 4th through 6th grade unit.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Clark. I teach 6th through 8th grade.
Hello, I'm Mr. Martin, MD Para.
Here are some ways to contact your teachers. You can direct message them in Schoology or Class Dojo, or you can call the school office at 216-838-4450 and leave a message with the secretary. Also, you can email them and there are listed all the emails. How to be successful in remote learning. So our norms are no food, have a quiet area, be dressed appropriately, have your mute on when you join a session, no distractions around you, be on time, and have an adult present with you. Always have your camera on so we can see your lovely faces.
One second, I think okay, there we go.
KAMDAU virtual learning norms. Be prepared with all materials. Please charge your devices every night. Sit in a designated location for instruction, like a quiet place somewhere away from distractions. Attend the live sessions with your mute on and your mute on and your camera on. Use your raise hand button to ask a question, and no food or drink during live sessions. And please have a positive attitude on a daily basis.
Some are virtual learning rewards and incentives. Lunch with the teachers, kids Bob dance sessions, and the class game. Our daily schedule. Our daily schedule will be posted in Schoology to access. The start time for students is 8:30 a.m. and it ends at 3. Each live session will be held daily at 30 minutes max. Offline sessions for independent studies will be held daily. To the right is our sample schedule. The yellow blocks are the encore classes. The green blocks are the lunch periods. Orange is the small group sessions for IEP goals, and the blue arrow going down is the student check-in. Students must complete activities independently.
Apps to download, and they vary by grade band. We have Schoology, N2Y, Class Dojo, Flocabulary, Imagine Learning, Epic, Prodigy, and Kahoot. What do I do if my screen goes black? If your computer goes out during a live session or independent session, don't panic. Check the battery on your device, make sure it's charged. Check your internet connection, make sure you are connected to Wi-Fi. Restart your computer and try to log in again at least 3 times. Message teacher on Schoology or Class Dojo to update her. And last, call CMSD IT computer support at 216-838-0440 for assistance. School supplies: computer, iPad, phone with camera, headset, whiteboard, dry erase marker, index card, pencil, paper, crayons, and markers. Modified grading scale. A A equals 80% to 100%, B equals 70% to 79%, C equals 60% to 69%, D equals 55% to 59%, and F equals 54% or below.
So now we're going to transition to how to receive a meal. So the district will be providing free grab-and-go meals at any CMSD school during the 9-week remote session. Meals can be picked up Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 10:30 to 2 p.m. The district has more information about grab-and-go meals on the website. Now we're going to transition into the attendance policy. So all the information being presented in the next few slides was taken strictly from the CMSD website. So the attendance policy for a remote learner. A remote learner is considered present when they're engaged in a learning opportunity supported by the teacher and when there is evidence of the student's participation. Attendance for live sessions. So during a live session, a student is considered present when the teacher is present. Evidence of assignment completion also grants for the student to be present as well. Attendance for offline sessions. So in order for a student to be marked as present for offline sessions, we must have evidence that they did complete an assignment for that day. Earlier in the PowerPoint, Ms. Pointer talked about the example weekly schedule. So as you can see on Wednesday with the blue arrow, that's considered as an asynchronous day, where students will be mostly offline, but for us in the MDA unit, we will have small group sessions to work on IEP goals, and we'll also provide offline sessions for the students to complete on their own independently. So we just must have documentation that the student actually did complete the work for Wednesday. So how to report an absence. So if you need to call your student off for the day, please notify the school by phone, email, or message the teacher on Schoology. If your child is ill but is still able to attend the class session and complete assignments, your child will be marked as present. So if you need any other further information on the attendance policy, please visit the CMSD website.
Hi, so I'm going to be talking about the curriculum that we're going to be using in the MD units, and it's called Unique Learning System, or N2Y. We refer to them interchangeably. The students will be doing daily lessons in ELA, math, science, social studies, and SEL within N2Y. We will take the N2Y lessons and we will embed them into Schoology. So you guys will have the access to get into N2Y with our lessons built right into Schoology. We're going to be using picture and audio support for each student. The visuals vary. Everything will be differentiated from classwork to assessments, and we try to use real world experiences as much as possible. So everybody's probably talking about the new learning management system that Cleveland started to use this school year. It's called Schoology. And this slide talks a little bit about how to get to that point. But the first thing we have to do is we have to log into Clever. And so the students will be getting, some of them probably already got them, or they will be getting them soon. You'll get an email address with the password and a Clever username and a password. The password's is the same for each one of them, but this one in particular, if you're trying to go to Clever, you're going to go to Google or whatever browser that you use, and you're going to type in clever.com, and you're going to log in as a student. And so that's, hopefully that'll pop up, log in as student, and then click on that. And then the next box that you should see is this Cleveland Metro School District login. If you don't see Cleveland Metro School District, you need to find it. Your passwords and all those, the usernames won't work unless you're on our particular school, not our particular school, our district. So don't search out any school, just put in the general Cleveland Metro School District. And there's two choices. There's login with Active Directory and then log in with Clever. So when you click on log in with Clever, when you click on the C, you're going to put in your username, your Clever username, which over here at the side, you can see that the username is the last four the first four letters of your last name, and then the first two letters of your first name, and then usually attached with some kind of number like 001. And then the password starts with the letter and ends with two letters, and it is case sensitive. So you must have those uppercase, lowercase letters for it to work. I'm going to talk a little bit. So if you go back with this slide, but in login with Active Directory, that's email. So it can be done both ways, but you just need to know which one you're using. So login with Active Directory is if you use your email, and log in with Clever is the username. Both of them, again, are the same password. And CMSD, everybody has now is getting an email address. And the way that you're going to do that is you're going to go to the Cleveland website, the CMSD website, and you're going to go to the student tab, and then you're going to click on Office 365. We'll get into that later. I want to give you a little bit of an overview. Once you're in Clever, this Schoology, there's going to be a few apps that are going to be available to you. This S right here represents Schoology, and you're going to click right on that, and it should pop right open because you're already logged in as Clever in the Clever portal. So as of right now, I'm not sure if it's working, but it should be up and running soon.
Okay, so the previous slide, it didn't load, but basically we want to thank the parents that did complete the welcome back check-in form that all MDAU teachers sent out on Monday. If you haven't had a chance to complete that form, please refer back to your Class Dojo story and click the link. It's 5 simple questions, basically just asking your student name, your phone number, and whether or not if your student has technology or not.
If you need any additional assistance, please visit the drop-in session, which will be available Friday, September 4th at 10 a.m. in the morning, or Friday of the same date, September 4th at 1:00 p.m. in the afternoon. Teachers will post private Zoom links on Class Dojo. This is a itinerary of the important contacts as per the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. We have our Miles Park School phone number, which is 216-838-4450. And we have our website as well as the members of our administrative staff. And remember, we're all in this together.
Thank you. That concludes our presentation.
All right, thank you so much, MDAU unit. This time, I wanted to allow Mrs. Taylor Ivory, the building principal, to be able to speak to our families. Mrs. Ivory?
Yes, good afternoon, Miles Park families. Thank you for attending today's orientation. I hope that we were able to answer many of your questions through my IVR messages as well as on our website. We have repeatedly provided different support, such as how-to videos, as well as just some information overall about our school. So we wanted to make sure that we took this opportunity to talk more specifically about your child's classroom and making sure that you were understanding that we are providing individualized support for your child. And this also will provide you the opportunity for any clarification still that you may be feeling. So I want to thank you once again for entrusting us with educating your child this school year. And I'm always available. You can always email me. I know we're in a virtual setting now, so you can email me and we can schedule an appointment. You would have to follow COVID protocols that would be put into place so that we would be able to meet face to face, or we can do a virtual just like you're on now. So we are here to support your child. Please do not think that your child is going to receive less support just because they're in a virtual setting, because I do entrust my teachers to do the best that they can to meet every one of our students' needs, our Hornets Nest needs. So thank you once again for coming out this afternoon to meet with our teachers. At this time, we're going to look and see if we have any questions that were placed in the chat. If we had any questions, we will go ahead verbally and respond to these for you. And then we will ask, are there any questions that are on Facebook Live, because this is being recorded. and you will be able to go to Facebook Live or even on our Miles Park website to be able to look at any of the recordings from this week. So just in case you missed one of the other recordings, we had a administrative one on Monday at 5 p.m. And then we had our preschool and kindergarten through third grade yesterday. So we do have one to follow if you have a fourth or fifth grade student, as well as our encore teachers will be starting promptly at 4:15 utilizing the same exact link. So once again, at this time, we're going to go ahead and look at the chat, see if there's any questions that we need to answer at this time, as well as Facebook. But once again, thank you once again for entrusting us to educating your children.
At this time, Mrs. Taylor Ivory, there are no questions in the chat.
Okay, Mr. Brown, do we have any questions in the Facebook Live chat?
We have no questions right now in Facebook Live.
Okay, thank you. All right, at this time, parents, I know sometimes we may feel uncomfortable or maybe we have never had to use the chat before. We will ask that if you would like to verbally ask a question, that if someone is talking, we would like to follow our virtual norms of just taking our time, giving us the opportunity to respond to that question, and then we'll move on to the next parent. If you do not have any questions, you can go ahead and begin to click off. But once again, I have a phenomenal team of teachers. I have a phenomenal team of administrators, and we are all here to support your child. So thank you. And on September 8th, prompt and early at 8:30 a.m., we will definitely be in session. So if a parent would like to unmute themselves, if they have a question, we can do that at this time. All right. Okay, well, thank you families once again for coming to our virtual special education meeting. You had the opportunity to meet our wonderful staff as well as our leadership team. And once again, this has been recorded, so you can go back and refer to it. If you still have any questions, you can reach out to anthony.h.brown@clevelandmetroschools.org, and we'll return those emails to you within 24 hours. Also, the teacher should have reached out to you already, if not by tomorrow, to give you your child's username and password. If any information has changed in regards to your telephone number, address, please call Miles Park School at the number listed on the screen of important contacts at Miles Park School at 216-838-4450. And our website has all of our current information provided on there. Other than that, let's have a wonderful afternoon. Be safe, and we look forward to seeing your children on September 8th. Goodbye.